With the rise of electric vehicles, choosing the perfect car can sometimes feel overwhelming.
A lot of choices today. We're going to simplify the process to help you find the best fit for your needs. Here to guide us is James Bell. He's head of corporate communications at Kia America. So James, thanks for being here today. And with so many options available, what should consumers consider when they're buying a new vehicle?
You know, that's an interesting question. And the easiest answer is, excuse me, consider yourself. And what I mean by that is, how are you going to use your next vehicle? Are you a road warrior? Do you need something that has long range? Or are you just scooting around town, so you need the efficiency of full electric? If you really stop and think about how you're using your vehicle, it'll make all the difference. There's something curious about the American car buying psyche. We tend to always, or not always, but often buy more than we need. I'm buying a new vehicle to commute to and from work. I'll be in the car mostly by myself, so I need a 3-row SUV. Excuse me, I don't know why that happens. And then on that same SUV, I need that cool off-road suspension. Looks nice. I get that from a visual perspective, but are you driving out in the desert? No, you're probably driving to Costco. So when you look at your real life experience and what you're going to be doing in your next car, finding an electrified choice that merges with that is super simple.
So what are the differences between internal combustion engine, hybrid, plug-in hybrid, and then of course the all-electric models?
Yeah, it's pretty simple actually. So essentially, internal combustion is what we're all familiar with. And the easiest way to explain it is when you come to a stoplight and you sit there waiting for the light to turn green, the engine keeps running. Obviously, you need that to keep running to make sure the windshield wipers work and the radio works and the air conditioner and so forth. If you then go to a hybrid, you have that same system, but then you have a small battery that actually runs the vehicle in the more efficient way. So you come back to that stoplight again. As you sit there waiting, the engine turns off. Why use gasoline when you're just sitting there? You have the battery on board that's going to run your windshield wipers, your radio, heater, etc. So you'll be nice and comfortable. And then when the light turns green, the battery will actually give that first rush of electric power. So while you're just kind of scooting around town, the engine never turns on. You then merge onto the freeway, you're pulling heavy load, you're going a little faster, whatever the case may be. The engine turns on automatically, seamlessly, and so you're as efficient as can be. Second step of that is then to a plug-in hybrid. That's basically just like a hybrid, but has a slightly larger battery pack that you can actually charge overnight. And you can charge that with a simple 110 outlet that you can find in your garage, or even run an extension cord into your driveway. And that will charge again, as I said, overnight, give you about 40 miles of range the next day to drive without even thinking about using any gasoline. Now, the average American drives about 30 miles per day. So if I have a vehicle that gives me about 40 miles of electric range and I'm driving 30 miles a day, let's think about that. You're not going to the gas station very often. You're going to be really super hyper efficient. And I think that's probably why plug-in hybrids are the best choice for many American families. And then the last step in the puzzle here is the full electric vehicle. And I say last only in the respect that it is our future. It is basically a huge battery, no gasoline engine, no gas tank, no exhaust, no oil changes, none of those things we're used to. Basically a big battery with 4 tires and a steering wheel. And with today's modern battery electric vehicles, especially those from Kia, you're getting well over 300 miles of range on a single charge. Even in bigger vehicles, our EV9, which is a 3-row SUV, has over 320 miles on a charge. So again, back to the 30 miles a day, if I have an EV that has over 300 miles on a charge, that means I'm charging once a week. And with so many new charging stations popping up all over the country, it's going to be the great choice in the very near future. So it really comes down to how you're going to use the vehicle and find the electric channel that works best.
So how can consumers ease into electrification?
I think it's really, again, once you decide how you're going to use the vehicle, then picking the electrified choice that makes the most sense. If you're a road warrior type, let's say on a Friday night, you say, hey, let's drive to grandma's house, or let's drive to Vegas, or let's do something where you're not sure if there's going to be charging. Again, there will be in the very near future, but maybe not today. A hybrid's going to be your best choice because you've got that gasoline power ready to go at all times. And candidly, probably a plug-in hybrid does just as well, because the first 40 miles or so will be full electric. But if you're just scooting around town, picking the kids up at school, running the grocery store, short commute to work, then a full electric vehicle is the easy and obvious choice. And I can assure you, because I drive an electric vehicle myself, when you make that transition, the lifestyle is fantastic. It's very luxurious because now you're suddenly relieved of so many things like going to the gas station and spending money to get up and down the road.
Well, this is also fascinating, James. Where can we go to learn more about the features and vehicles available at Kia?
Yeah, I think a good place for that would be to go to kia.com. And the reason I say that is that we have a special section on our website where you can actually plug in key information about your family's needs. How many people are you going to be bringing? What kind of distance are you driving? What kind of design do you like? And then we can give you some great options in the Kia family that might just do exactly what you need to do.
All right. Thanks, James. We appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thank you.